It was a frenzy of activity as workers scurried around from office to office, making their final checks, gathering books, papers, and personal belongings. Many were still stunned over the announcement that Google was closing its doors. The final minutes before the deadline were reserved for tearful hugs and remorseful goodbyes. But for the people of the world, these brief moments of stunned silence would be replaced with long-term anger and outrage. A mere 3 weeks earlier, this one-time tiny search engine company that seemingly overnight had grown into a Goliath on Wall Street appeared to be an invincible force on a global business stage. But now, after wave upon wave of well-orchestrated hacker attacks, the giant corporation had fallen to its knees and in true medieval form endured the equivalent of a public beheading of its software along with its search engine technology, data, ad revenue, and its corporate integrity. Teams of their best tech strategists, programmers, data smiths, and analytics people worked around the clock to plug the holes in their sinking ship, but they were woefully unprepared for this kind of assault. After weeks of sleepless nights witnessing one crippling blow after another, a grim new reality began to take hold, and in the end, all data had become mangled to the point where it was irretrievable, including all of their super redundant backup systems, employee drives, and offsite platforms, which all suffered a similar fate. TV cameras from around the world watched in horror as a single hand reached up and turned off the power switch. As the power went down, an eerie silence filled the room. The former giant of global business had breathed its last breath. This was the day that Google died. Now, the picture that I've painted here is a scenario designed to both shock and alarm you. While it is still only a fictional account, it is indeed a real possibility, and it could happen to virtually any major corporation or government. It may not happen this quickly or in this fashion, but the COVID pandemic is yet another reminder of how things can go woefully wrong, and strange mishaps are indeed a possibility.